Greetings. This is Cyber God. I am anonymous. I am legion. I do not forget. I do not forgive. For too long we the people have stood in the shadows. For too long we the people have accepted the fact that we live in a police state. For too long we have all been in a state of denial over the fact that we are slaves. For too long we look away when we see the evils that take place around us. We shield ourselves with video games and MTV. The sad truth is that we live in a world where people cared more about the death of Amy Winehouse than the 91 people who died in Norway. The sad truth is that we cared more about when we are going to get our next fix on whatever it is that keeps us entertained than the people who are starving, not just in third world nations, but in nations like the UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia and America. We are slaves to taxes. We are slaves to our credit cards. We are slaves to our mortgages and our cars. We are slaves to bills and our jobs. This message is not to address any particular issue, except of course the most important issue of all, that we are slaves. It is obvious at this point that the governments of the world have decided to create a societal structure by which absolutely all aspects of living are monitored and controlled. If you can't understand the fact, then you can see why the internet is our utopia. A place that is so much more vast than the earth itself that the only way they can ever stop us from speaking is to attack us in the physical world while we are at our computer terminals, laptops, TVs and even in our beds. At least for now. The fact is that the governments of the world have plans underway to attempt a crackdown of the internet as well, if they have their way. Even the free speech of the internet itself will be abolished. This cannot happen. This must be stopped. For a while now, you, the spectator, have been hearing a lot about Anonymous on TV, in the newspaper, on the internet. And for a while now you have been told that Anonymous is a hacker group bent on terrorism and disrupting your life, stealing your information, and taking your money. This is a lie. It is propaganda. Whenever the government wants to justify attacking someone or taking the things that a person has, because they want it, they make them your enemy, and it is done with propaganda. Whenever the government wants to suppress its people, they make the people believe it is to protect them from an evil that most likely does not exist. This is also done with propaganda. The truth is the Anonymous is a hacker group, but only partially. Hacking is only one of the things we do. We also do demonstrations worldwide, protest, speak out, and ultimately try to fight the good fight. As far as what we are fighting against, it is simply injustice. We are not here to steal your information, we are here to protect it. We are not here to take you money, but rather to make sure others do not. We are not here to disrupt your life but rather interrupt it for just a moment and use that time to make you understand that something bad is happening in the world today. We are not here to instill terrorism but rather protect you from the real terrorists. Namely the governments and corporations of the world who wish to take your money, control you, monitor you for their own ends, and also keep you blind and deaf to all that they are doing. Anonymous has no central structure, we have no leadership, we are individuals, and while we sometimes do not always agree, we are all fighting for the same thing. Freedom, yours and mine. We must break free from this repression. We must break free from slavery. And make no mistake, that is exactly what it is. The world needs an infrastructure to govern itself. The definition of a government is a body of people who govern the people as a whole. It is not a body of people who rule the people as a whole. No person in the world has the right to control the life or destiny of another, not in their own country or in others. And that is exactly what is happening now. In the United States of America, the FBI has carried out extensive attacks on anonymous hackers. At least they tried. What in fact happened is that they went after anyone who appeared to be doing anything questionable on the internet and arrested several people who turned out to be clean, one of which included a 14-year-old boy, and the others are in fact not even proven to have actually committed any crime as well. And finally, when we of Anonymous fight for freedom, our ideals are called high-minded, as quoted by the New York Post. We must free ourselves before it is too late. If you wish to join Anonymous, you just did. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us.